Yeah, it's your boy Urban Hot, aka Urban Philosopher. Amontes'TV, how you doing? Well, this is another one of the videos where I call Sickening Situations. And this particular situation is about, I want to call it amateur gambling. Alright, now, these are the different gamblers that I'm talking about. You know, you have your Las Vegas type gambling, big casinos. You have your, what you call the small casinos where, you know, these machines is in the store and you get to play, you know, put your money on the machine. Then you got your penitentiary gambling, and then you have what you call your at home gambling. And your sports gambling like DraftKings, you know, different little situations, right? So me and my wife had decided that, you know, we want to stop doing games on Friday, talking and deuces or spades or something. If people want to do a spades tournament, whatever, you know. It's really for fun. And I know how to do all of them. I know how to play poker, spades, tonk, you know, whatever. But I don't necessarily like playing against family and friends because, you know, I just hate playing, you know, against people that I love, especially for money, because I'm not really interested in trying to take somebody's money playing no game anyway. You know, it's just not, you know, it's not fun to me. I'd rather, you know, play against the machine or the computer or whatever that's what in. But anyway, I wanted to play right. So I was telling people, look, we're going to play with chips, you know what I'm saying? And I had some custom-made chips that was made, you know, that you can't get nowhere else, so people can't put chips in the game, right? And the whole debate was, you know, there's going to be confusion. I'm trying to explain them how it's going to be confusing when if you go anywhere else in the world to gamble, far as casinos, you know, like a Las Vegas or like the big joint they got in Maryland, you know, different whatever store, they going to give you chips for your money. And you're not going to be like, I ain't going to play because you got to play with chips. You know, they give you chips. If you want to play a simple game at Swaders, they going to give you some kind of tokens or a ticket or a card, you know what I mean, instead of money. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to figure out, how can you understand it from no position but can't understand it from our position? And for real, the only reason why I'd rather play with chips because for one, it keeps the money straight. You know what I mean? The money going to be safe where it's at, and you only gonna put out the chips that represent the money that's being played with. You know what I mean? You can get your money back at any time. Ain't nobody hold nobody money. You know, vice versa, right? And then so the thing is, you know, they wasn't even willing to try. You know, this is how you play. I mean, you, like I said, if you go anywhere in the world to play anything dealing with cards and money in a professional place, you're gonna have some kind of form of something that's going to be other than money. They're going to give you to replace the money for the time being. You know what I mean? You know? And what was so funny, it was really the women that was more against it. Because all the dudes and stuff that I know that wanted to come and play, they want to play for chips. Because for one, you know, like for instance, when you're playing with regular money, it always comes to a situation where nobody got no change. You know what I mean? Ain't bringing no change, bringing bills. No, you're going to be gambling on the side. $1 or whatever on hot spades, however you play. Because people play different ways, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about chips, you ain't never got to worry about no change. You ain't got to put up for nobody because you're going to have your own chips. And if they need more, some money to play the game, all they got to do is go to the house, man, and get more chips for the money that they got. And they could not understand that. I mean, it was like pulling teeth. You know, and for those that don't know, man, only thing that chips do is represent the money that's in the game, the money you brought. Because everybody gonna come with their money, and you give them chips up to the amount of money that they brought. And when they ready to cash out, they bring you the chips, and you give them that money. It was just so simple. You know what I mean? And I guess I just more was like, why not try if you ain't never played? Why not try something if somebody's running a game, house in a game? That's what it's about. It's about, you know, them. And you respecting their rules, you know what I'm saying? And I can see if something happened with people getting cheated out of money or, you know, getting paid under the table or some stuff like that. But it's not that kind of situation. And anybody know me and my family, you know, we ain't doing that. You know, we trying to have fun and play fair. Anyway, it's your boy Urban Hot, aka Urban Philosopher. Peace.